YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Healing with Kearra. So I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading today. As you could see from the thumbnail photo, we have 3 piles. So pile 1, we have the Sun and Moon Tarot. Pile 2, we have the Star Seeker Tarot. And then pile 3, we have the Star Power Tarot. And then yeah, from the title you can tell we're going to be looking into how do they feel, how are they feeling right now. So we're going to pull just like a few cards here to look at how they feel, and then get some clarifying cards. And then I just got this deck today and I just started using it today, and it's pretty cool, the Truth Within Oracle. So then we're going to use that to get their true feelings here. So yeah. And also, I did order a microphone. I just want to put that in there. So yeah, that is coming in the mail. So I'm sorry, I know it's really hard to hear me. And also, I live in an apartment complex, so there's sometimes noise like below me or above me or around me or in the parking lot. It's like the 4th of July tomorrow here in America, so people are lighting off fireworks. I also have a roommate and we have pets, so I'm so sorry if you can hear background noise. But yeah, I was really excited about getting this deck, and so I wanted to like hop on here and do one last reading for the day. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the 2 of Pentacles, we have change. We have the 2 of Wands, the Princess of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles. It says failure on here. So this one like flipped over right away. So right when I saw this failure here, so I saw the Ace of Swords. It's like wanting to come forward and communicate something. But with the 2 of Wands, there's like a hesitancy. Like they feel like they need to really plan this out and think this through, like be methodical about it and like really think through like if this is worth it or not. So like they're really thinking about with the change here, I'm seeing like, okay, and then with the failure in the past, something didn't work out, or like something went wrong, or something fell apart, or some sort of approach that they took towards you was like a failed effort. They made a mistake, something like messed up. They messed up somehow. With the Seven of Pentacles, maybe they like in the past, they were like too hesitant, or they took too long. They were like trying to play the long game and it didn't work out for them. They were like being too patient to a fault. But with the Wheel of Fortune, they want to like do something differently here. Like, and then with the Two of Pentacles, the change at the bottom of the deck, they're like really, really thinking through how they could like make a change or go about things differently or approach the situation differently this time. So there's like a different outcome. Like they're really trying to plan it out and like I said, methodically like think this out here, so that they're trying to go about things in a different way than they did in the past, because they feel like something that they did in the past like didn't work out for them. Like maybe in the past they were like more passive and patient and like took their times about things, and like they were like not like rushing in and like trying to be super quick. Like they were trying to be like just like take things more slow is what I'm getting in the past. And with the Princess of Cups and the Ace of Swords, what I'm seeing here is like they want to rise above, like how she's in the water here. They want to rise above all of this heaviness and all of the emotion, like whatever's happened, they want to rise above that and have a conversation here. That's how they feel. They feel like, and then with the Crown here, they feel like they could, you guys could emerge out like victorious here. Like this could go really well if they were to just kind of like have a conversation here. But they're trying to go about it in a way that's different than something they did in the past. Like in the past, they were kind of like going around in circles, not making a lot of progress, trying to take things slow. They feel like they didn't go about this the right way. Like whatever they were trying to do in the past, it just ended up kind of like sending you guys in this like roundabout cycle that you like got tired of. And so now they're really trying to rethink how they can change things here and like express to you how much passion they actually do have. Like with the Ace of Swords and the Prince of Cups or Princess of Cups, there's like a lot of passion and a lot of emotion here. And so they're trying to think through like the best way to communicate how they actually feel and like how to present this to you, like how to rise above everything here and like come forward and actually present the emotions that they have towards you, the affection that they have towards you. However they went about it in the past, it didn't like really highlight the way they see you or like reflect their feelings accurately. And so now they're really trying to like plan out how they could come like bring this situation back around and like go about it in a different way. Yeah, and it's like getting dark outside, so the lighting might adjust a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we have third party at the bottom of the deck. So if in the past, if they were like taking their time with you and not really moving things forward, and they like dilly-dallied here in the past because there was a third party, And they feel like that was a huge mistake. And so they're trying to figure out how they could like reapproach you and go about things differently. So that's maybe where this fire is coming from. Like you might be really upset because if they're like you caught on, or you knew that the reason that they were being so slow or like not being as committed or not putting as much work into the situation as they could have is because there was like a third party here. So they know that if they approach you, there's going to be like some hell to pay, or like it's going to be pretty difficult. So they're trying to think through like, one, is this worth it? And then two, how could I like go about things differently here? It's like the way they communicated with you in the past, it came across like they were not genuine, right? And so, yeah, something didn't work out here because we have the Six of Wands in reverse and then the Six of Swords in my deck. So there was a failure here in the past. Something didn't work out. They lost out on something here, but they want to move into a more positive direction here and get into just an overall more positive direction here with you. Then we also have compromise. So with this Wheel of Fortune, they're trying to figure out a way to like change the situation or go about things differently so that you'll be willing to compromise with them. They want you to compromise on like whatever happened here. They want you to like shift and compromise your perspective so they can like come in with like a different approach. Yeah, so we have not genuine, clarifying the Ace of Swords and the Princess of Cups. And so, yeah, I wasn't sure if that's just like they just want to overcome this and like communicate with this and be successful here. Because in the past it came across like they were not genuine and they feel like that was a mistake. But clarifying, we have easy way out, cheating, the this is my Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Four of Wands in reverse, spiritual battle. So, quite honestly, I'm just going to tell you exactly what I see here, exactly what I feel. So I feel like in the past, this person, they went about something in some type of way here to where then you caught on to the fact that they weren't being fully committed here, or they weren't like fully putting in the work here that they could. You caught on that there was like a third party, and that's why. And so now this person is like trying to regroup, refocus their plans, figure out a new way to come in and communicate with you. They do feel like they could be really confident here if they could like rise above this. They want you to they want to like figure out a different approach here, or like a different way to come at you here, to come at the situation, because they do feel like they messed up in the past. But the reason they're having to like think it through so much and like methodically plan this out is because they're still not going to give you commitment. They're still in this third party here. They're still in a spiritual battle. They're still trying to take the easy way out, right? Like their feelings are not genuine, but they're like trying to think through or like replan. They're trying to like regroup, change course, and like come up with a new way to approach this here to like get you back in this situation, right? So it's like you caught on to what they were doing before, so they're trying to like come at you with like a different approach here, or like some sort of different way of doing things here, so that you'll be willing to like put your guard down and compromise and be content, like with the contentment here. They're trying to like regroup and come at you in a different way here so that you'll be content with them like not fully committing to you, and you'll go back to like not knowing there's a third party here. Like that's literally how they feel. Like they feel bad about how they failed in the past, but they're not changing it. Like they're still taking the easy way out. There's still a spiritual battle here happening here. There's third parties still here. But they are like rethinking and trying to figure out a different approach in how to come towards you so that you'll be content in the situation without you fully committing to them. Like they feel really confident here with the Ace of Swords and the Princess of Cups that they could like find a way to like just find some sort of different approach or like different way to communicate with you here, and then you'll see them like in the same light that you saw them in before, and you guys can like rise above like all of this stuff that's happened here. Like with the water, it's like caused this like deep emotions within you, and they want you to like compromise on that. Really interesting. So yeah, we have I want to rekindle our spark again at the bottom of the deck. So, and then it has been challenging letting you go underneath that. So totally, yeah, they're trying to rethink a way to come in here, and they do want to rekindle this. They're trying to think of a new approach, like a new way to come in and approach you that's different, that will get you to fall for their games again, and just be content with what they're offering again, and like not be able to see through like what's going on here. So it really is like taking the easy way out. You were by far the best person in my life, and it took me this long to realize it. I don't do well with emotion, so I hid behind superficial and material things. I prefer to stay silent when I get asked about you. So yeah, I feel like this is what they would say to you. Like this is their new approach that they're going to come in with here. Maybe this one too. Like these are maybe some of their new approaches that they're going to use when they come in. But I think this one's actually honest and true. Like if people ask about you, they feel like embarrassed because they knew that you were like a catch here, and so if people bring you up, they're like super embarrassed about it, and they don't want to like admit, or they don't want to like talk about anything here, and so they don't, for sure. So yeah, that is all I have for pile 1 with the Sun and Moon Tarot. If you like this video, you can book a more personal reading with me with the link in my description. But thank you. I hope you have a great day. Okay, so pile 2 with the Star Seeker Tarot. This is the mini pocket edition. Okay. You got 4 cards. We have the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is like feeling left out, feeling isolated, abandoned, feeling like you don't have enough. This person's literally like homeless under this tree or something, it looks like. And then we have the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So Divine Feminine may have rejected this person recently, or like you may be resisting this person, and so they're in this energy of feeling super left out here, super left out in the cold. Wow. Oh my gosh. So we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So the 10 of Wands can be like feeling overwhelmed and like really overburdened here and like needing to really adjust what you have going on. But in this deck, she can like easily handle the rest of her bundle as she heads back home. This is like the leftover bundle that she has, but it's in the reverse. So we also have the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Cups in the reverse. So the 4 of Cups is like being dissatisfied with what you have, like being bored despite having like offers coming in or things kind of like working out and going well. So this is in the reverse. So I feel like they recognize like the value of the situation here. They're feeling very, very like overwhelmed and overburdened, like they definitely cannot handle this. With the 2 of Cups in the reverse, yeah, the Ace of Swords, they feel like they can't communicate. With the 2 of Cups, they feel like they can't come forward, like they feel like they can't come forward and like share with you or embrace with you or offer you anything. They can't communicate with you. They can't offer you anything. I feel like this was like a huge loss here. And they're super overwhelmed with their feelings and they do not know how to like handle this. They feel totally isolated, totally abandoned here. Yeah, with the 2 of Cups, I'm just seeing like they just feel shut out. Like they can't reach out. They can't try to call you. They can't try to contact you. They can't get together. They can't. It's like the one person they want to talk to or like get a hug from, or like the one person that would make the situation better is like the one person they can't talk to. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, like they just feel like it's not the time. They would not be heard. Yeah, they feel like you're just like shutting them out, and like you don't want to hear anything they have to say because you're just like in your own little like you're just finding like your own little sense of inner peace here. Oh my gosh. So we have like blocking help at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and then healing underneath that. So they feel like you're blocking like healing or like something positive or good coming into their life. Like with this Four of Cups in the reverse here, they feel like you're I'm sorry guys, like I said in the beginning, it's the 4th of July tomorrow here in America, so but yeah, they feel like you're like blocking something that could be really good for you, and like leaving it out in the cold here. So we have letting go, relax, optimism. So I feel like they'd feel super, super, super emotionally overwhelmed and like overburdened by the situation, and they don't know what to do. And so they're choosing to just like let it go. Like they're just having to, like they can't carry this anymore. They can't do this anymore. Like they can't carry this weight anymore. This is too overburdening for them. So they have to let this go and just be optimistic. It's like if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours forever type of an energy. I'm so sorry, guys. And then, so we have carrying the weight and baggage with this Two of Cups here. They feel like they can't like come forward and just like come to you and embrace you and like be in your energy because there's some sort of baggage that someone's hanging on to here. Like they feel like you're blocking help and you're hanging on to like your baggage or the past, or like you're carrying some sort of weight from the past here, and they feel like you're blocking help and just like shutting them out and pushing them away. That's what they feel like. You're just like pushing them away here, and they have to like let you go. It's like you're carrying something from the past here, and so they don't feel like you're because you have some sort of like baggage from your past. You're not able to pour back into their cup the way they're able to pour into yours, and so they feel like they can't like come to you here. Then we have energy vampire, clarifying the Ace of Swords. So I'm getting that they just feel like they can't like talk to you or open up to you or communicate with you right now because you're in this really shut down place. So there's like pushing them away and like really resisting like the situation improving or like them wanting to help you here. And so they feel like it's just like not safe to like come and talk to you is what I'm getting from this. Like they feel like it wouldn't be a good idea to try to talk to you here or to try and like open up a conversation here. Like it wouldn't necessarily go well, or like there's no point here in like trying to communicate. Like they just, with this 10 of Wands in reverse, they feel like they just need to let this go and just be like optimistic here, like for themselves, because right now they're in this really like abandoned energy here. They just feel like you really like push them away because of some sort of like baggage or something that you're carrying from the past here. It's like you just don't want to let go of it here. They feel like you don't want to like grow past like something that happened in your past here. So we have like the twin flame nostalgia, childhood love, and we have decision made, clarifying the Four of Cups. So they feel like you're in this really, really stubborn, resisting energy, and like, okay, so they're like another part of the reason why they feel like there's no point in like trying to talk to you or trying to have a conversation or trying to initiate anything here or like come together is because they feel like you've already made your choice. Like if you push them away, you've already made your decision, and you're very stubborn in that. But they feel like you're like their twin flame here, or maybe they've known you since you were kids, or like there's something about your connection where there's this very like pure energy here, and they have this very innocent love towards you, and so they're really optimistic here. So that's why I was hearing the like, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, then it's yours forever. If it doesn't, then it never really was, type of an energy. Like they feel like that's the best approach for them to have right now at this time, because you're just like, you're blocking them from being able to make the situation better at this time, is how they feel. They feel like it wouldn't be beneficial to like stay in it and continue to try and talk about things and like come together, and you know, just continuing to like get together and talk about it and hash it out and meet up. Like they emotionally cannot handle it anymore. Like they're so overwhelmed, they have to like put this down. And yeah, they feel like you've already kind of made your choice here, and like you're at peace with your decision here. And so as much as that hurts them, they just like are like they're releasing you with like love, like it, with a half full optimism here. It's not like a bitter thing. So let's get some of these. They just feel like that's the best thing to do right now. Yeah, like I said, like if you recently pushed them away, or you recently like made a decision here, or like decided to end the relationship, or walked away from them or something, then they feel like you're really firm in your choice, and you feel really resolved with the decision that you came to, and there's not really any point in trying to get you to turn back right now. Like it's too emotionally overwhelming for them to stay in the situation any farther and continue to try and like one, bring you guys back together into like a healthy place of communication, but also two, like I'm just seeing this like maybe before they were like continually trying to meet up and talk about it. Like they just kept thinking like if you guys could just meet up and just have a conversation, and just like you kept doing that, and it was like just going in circles and not really like going anywhere. They're like finally feeling like, okay, this person has really made their decision here, and there's not really anything else I can do about it. And so I just have to like, you know, if they're not gonna let like their certain burdens and their certain baggage go, then I have to let like this not become like burdens and baggage for me, and so I have to let this go for myself. I'm not trying to be rude or offensive at all. Please don't take offense to anything I say. I honestly read any of the messages that I get here. We have, I should have been honest with you. I now see the damage as I regret lying to you. And it has been a challenge letting you go. So, yeah, maybe that's why you pushed them away. Like maybe they did lie to you. And now they're realizing like, okay, I see how badly that messed things up here. But they feel like if you did like push them away as a result of their actions, they feel like you are at peace with your decision, or like your decision to push them away is like made things better for you, and so they feel like this is like for the best. You're always on my mind. I feel we need to let each other go for now. So yeah, like if they did lie to you, or they are the one that caused the original damage, and that's why you like felt like you needed to push them away or walk away or end the situation, they can see that they were wrong. They know that they were wrong, but they just feel like you have found so much contentment and peace in the choice that you made to like push them away, and so they feel like that's what's best for you too. And so but they do feel like you're like their twin flame here. Like they have this really, really deep, there's like this very, very deep, like your first love type of energy here. So they feel confident that if you let each other go, you'll like definitely find each other back in each other's lives at some point. And if you don't, then it like wasn't meant to be type of a thing. But they feel pretty confident, like that if they let you go, that you'll end up coming back at some point, or you guys will re-manifest each other in each other's lives at some point, because they feel very confident that you're their twin flame, or they have some sort of like a spiritual connection with you here. I had time to think, and I know I messed this up with you. So yeah, they totally understand like what they did wrong to cause you to push them away. And I think that's another reason why they're just like accepting it, is because they know they were in the wrong. And so even though they feel really like left out, they feel super isolated and abandoned and shut out and left out in the cold, like whatever you did here, however you ended things, like they're really feeling it. But at the same time, they know darn well that it's their fault at the end of the day. Like whatever they did first caused this to happen, and they're very aware of this. And so I feel like that's a part of the reason why they're just accepting this. Like they feel like this is like their karma almost, or something. Maybe that's why they know that there would be no point in communicating with you right now at this time. Like they just know like they were in the wrong, so they feel like it's not gonna make the situation better at all to try and like come forward and like plead their case, because like you've already made your choice here. And yeah, like if they really hurt you, or they like really put you in like an emotionally like emotional turmoil type of situation, or like they cause you to like cry and like be really hurt, they didn't like that either. And so they felt like once you made this decision to push them away, that like you gained this sense of like peace here, and this sense of composure. And like once you decided to like withhold yourself and like hold back your energy, they felt like that was like better for you. Like they didn't actually like seeing you being super heartbroken, or like whatever happened here. So they feel like if it brings you peace, or it helps you to heal, to like push them away and do all of that, then they're willing to just like let this go. And they're really optimistic that you guys will like come back together in the future, because they feel like this is like a soul level type of connection here. Like you guys are like destined to come back together at some point. So they feel like comfortable to just let this go. And I'm hearing like lick their wounds. But yeah, you really are always on their mind though. They're always thinking about this and like constantly gaining new perspective. But yeah, they feel like they need to let you go, because they're aware of the fact that they need to like grow as a person here. They made mistakes here, and they need to like learn how to grow and change. And so even though they're feeling really, really hurt by this, and like left out, abandoned, etc., there's the self-awareness here to know that like they need this time to themselves in order to work on themselves, because they really messed up. Yeah, that's all I have for pile 2. Okay, and pile 3 with the Star Power Tarot. I'm just really loving using this deck right now. Too many spirit. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have Emperor, and it's slid off, showing the King of Pentacles here. Whew. Okay, so we have the Devil in reverse, 2 of Swords, and Justice. Okay, so what I'm getting here so there's this energy of someone is starting to like wake up and feel, they're starting to like wake up and see this situation differently here. As soon as I saw the 2 of Swords, I saw like, you're a reflection of me. Gonna get some clarity here. So with the Devil in reverse, it's like coming out of an energy where there was like some sort of addictions or some sort of like bad habits or some sort of behaviors, or something that they were focused on that was not good here. They were like kind of bound to something or focusing on something that was not healthy. And with the Justice, there's this desire to like balance things out in the situation or have like a fairness here after that. So clarifying the Devil card, we have false friends, 3 of Cups in reverse, and jealousy. So in the past, there was just that, this devil energy was coming from maybe like a third party, like there was like some sort of outside influence affecting the way that they felt about you here, because like they had some friends that were jealous of you or jealous of your connection, and so they were like having some sort of outside influence here, and then this person is now starting to see that, or like these people don't have the same influence, or he doesn't feel like is bound to this situation here. He doesn't feel like he needs to like partake in this anymore, or like get together with all of these people and listen to what they have to say, Like these people were really maybe affecting the way he felt before because they were like so jealous, and so they were projecting something on here. I'm seeing with the Two of Swords, it's like this like waking up and it's like they saw something here. Or it's like when they took off the blinders and they saw the truth of like what was going on with these other people here, then it allowed them to like sleep or like have a sense of peace here. It's like they finally faced the truth of a situation here. They were like willing to see something as it was, or something that was going on here in the past that's like now been turned around because they were willing to like see it for what it was here. Something's like been exposed. It was like really, really sudden, like some sort of like similar to a tower moment, like something just kind of like came to light here, and they had to like face an uncomfortable situation. With the Justice here, we have emotionally vulnerable. Yeah, they feel like there was like a third party before that was it was like blocking their success here. So maybe there was like people putting pressure on them, or like telling them like, okay, you should be focusing on like, okay, if you want to be like in a relationship, or you want to be like a provider, you want to be this like solid figure in a relationship, then you need to focus on your money. You need to get your money right. There's like all these people telling him that like if he didn't stay focused on these other things that were kind of like taking them away from the relationship or the situation here, then they weren't going to be successful. They were like, you need to put all of your time and effort into like getting into this certain place or this certain like status or this certain position here first before you can like do this. And so this person that like had this realization here, it's like they took off the blinders and they had this realization that these other people were like purposely putting them in this like mental fog here, and purposely causing them to like focus on the wrong things because they were jealous. These people were not giving them good advice. Like all of these people around them had like ulterior intentions to keep them like so focused on their work and their money that it was like a trap. Like they didn't have any time, any free time to like focus on the things they want to focus on here. And so with the Justice card, they want to have like they want to bring a balance to this. Like they saw through this. They saw like these people's true intentions here, and that like the only reason they were giving them this advice and confusing them here and making them feel like they need to focus on other stuff and get to this certain like place in life that didn't even really make any sense and isn't necessary before they can like have what they want here. They realized these people were not looking out for their best interest. It was coming from a place of just like being jealous and not wanting them to they like wanted to hold them back, and they realized this. And so now that they've like faced this and they understand this, they want to bring like a balance to the situation. They want to bring justice to the situation. They want to like even everything out that got messed up here. And so they feel like the best way to do that is to be like emotionally vulnerable. right? To open up and be really vulnerable to you. And because I'm seeing this like toxic masculinity of like, well, then you gotta be a man, you gotta have this career, and you gotta do this, and you gotta like do all these things and focus on all these things. So you need to be over here so you can have this job and do this and this and this. And all these things took this. This person, this divine masculine, this emperor, it like took him away from what he actually really wanted here. When in reality, all he needed to do was like open up and be vulnerable with his person and tell him how he felt, and they could go like so much farther with that. And these other people knew that. They knew that that you guys have this like really really close bond, and so they were super jealous of that because it's like one of those things where like some people will be in relationships for like years and they don't ever really go anywhere. Like they don't get married. Like not that you have to, but like if you know what I mean, like they just don't really ever progress. And then some people literally are together for like 4 months and then they like get married and have a kid and like do all this stuff, and other people are just like, oh my god, how can that happen? Like they feel like the other people are like not in as genuine of a relationship as them or whatever because it was just too quick, or they like can't understand like sometimes when you're really really emotionally close with a person you just progress like a lot quicker, just because like you have this type of like bond. It's not easy to be super vulnerable with just everyone, so when you meet people that you can be like really vulnerable with and be yourself, sometimes a relationship moves really fast, and people will try and come at you and be like, oh well, you're not ready for this, like you don't even have like your money right, like you need to do this this and this, like you need to be at this place in your career, like slow down now. And so this person realized, like this person like woke up and saw that these people were literally just doing this because it wasn't coming from a place of good intentions, it was coming from a place of like jealousy here. And so they think just like opening up their heart to you and just being really vulnerable and telling you how they feel and just like trying to get close to you again emotionally is how they can balance out the situation and like bring a sense of fairness and a sense of justice here to like everything that got like messed up. That's also their way of like winning, is like people are trying to tell them that like in order to be a man they have to do like this this and this and like go about it in this certain way, and they're like waking up and realizing that like it actually helps you to become closer and more open with someone, to be more vulnerable. And that's also a really important component in the relationship. So you need balance, you need both. Like you need to be focusing on your finances and how you can provide and like be this stable structured person, but you also need to be able to be open and vulnerable, and so that you can be close with your partner and have like this intimacy. And so you have to be able to balance both. And these people were like trying to like confuse this person and get them overly focused on just like the materialistic things in their life and like their status and their position and their job and the type of house they live in and like all this stuff. Like, oh, you can't be in a relationship until you like own a house and you have this and this and this, and you need to get yourself more like set up, and it's like a lot of like that, yeah, like toxic masculinity type of advice here is what I'm getting. Okay. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's been difficult to open up, but I would like to tell you how I truly feel. Literally. It's okay, yeah. So they feel like the best way to bring a sense of justice or a sense of balance here and to fix things is to open up and be vulnerable. And they would explain to you how, like, it's been difficult for them, but they do want to do it now. They want to fix things and bring a balance here and try and do this now. So that's the bottom of the deck. We have give me some time. I am transforming into a better person. So yeah, they're like waking up to things that they just didn't see before. They were like really ignorant to certain things in their life before. And so there was like these toxic things around them and they didn't even realize it. It has been a challenge letting you go. So yeah, like taking these people's advice was just not working for them, basically. Going down this path was just not working for them. And so it caused them to like really wake up here and realize a lot. I know now that I should have been there for you and treated you better. So yeah, they know now, like they feel like when all these other people were like giving them this advice that was like taking them away from you, they feel like they should have stood up to you, stood their ground and stood up for you a little bit more. And yeah, they feel like they shouldn't have like let these other people like affect them so much and like affect their energy and like the way they went about things so much. Yeah, and if there was something here, like if they were so, if at first they were, if this was like they were falling for all this and they really were like so focused on their money and their finances and whatever, and they were doing all this stuff, if there was something that happened in your life over that time where they were just really not there for you as a result of them like taking these other people's advice, they really, really regret it here. Like with the Justice card, they really want to fix this and like bring a balance back in the relationship here. And they feel like the best way to do that is to really open up and be vulnerable to you. Like, yeah, really telling you how they feel and all of these realizations they had here. They think that would be the best way to turn things around and to fix things here. And yeah, like if I feel like if they have, like if there has been any sort of a separation or anything like that, they didn't actually let you go, is what I'm getting here. Like definitely not like in their heart. They never really did actually let you go, and so that's what's causing them to have all these like realizations here is yeah, this other thing, this other direction just really didn't work out for them at all. And so now they see through it. Like whatever influence there was before, they definitely see through it. With the energy in the sky here, I see like the tower. There was like some sort of tower moment where everything like came through, and or like a lightning strike. It was like this sudden burst of clarity like struck down, right? Something happened, but it oddly gave them like this sense of peace because they were like, wow, like okay. And so now they want to fix it. They want to open up to you. They want to tell you like how much they've grown because of this, like how much you've helped them grow as a person, how much you've taught them too about like the importance of being in touch with their emotions and like being able to be open and balance that out. Like you taught them that that is like what makes you a man, is like being able to be in touch with like all parts of themselves. that's what strength is, right? Yeah, so that's all I have for pile 3. Thank you so much. If this resonated with you, you can click the link in my description to get a more personal reading. But thank you. I hope you have a really, really great night.